All my life, I'm back, and I'm another year older. Look, we got rather a foggy day today. How lucky was I that my birthday fell on a Sunday? So Frey had her Frey day, I got a lie-in, and then got treated to a really, really wonderful day out, thanks to Tamara. Bailey and Mum were there, and we went to a stunning hotel near Ambleside for a very, very tasty lunch, because food's quite important to me. Good quality food. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for your really, really kind birthday wishes, your cards, your gifts, and as many of you will have heard, a very, very special gift in the form of another campaign being set up to support the Greenbank Farm two-legged extended family. And I have to say, although my focus is primarily on all the funding for the 110k projects, and in particular the Hoitze and Jubba's house, that we need to get done before the worst of winter, the prospect of a proper ATV, all-terrain vehicle for our day-to-day jobs, as well as transport for our visitors, would be a real icing on the cake this year. So thank you to those of you who've contributed towards that already. Anyway, it's a new week, and despite torrential rain through Saturday and Saturday night and much of Sunday, it looks like we're going to be blessed with a week of sunshine, even though the fog's sitting in the valley right now. That is, of course, a huge relief, especially to Tamara, who literally had a 2-week window to get the house painted. Presto. So she needed the second week to be particularly dry, and hey presto, it looks like her wishes have been granted. Anyway, today's video are going to be some of the clips from the back end of last week, and whatever I get today. Tamara has put together a really lovely video to remember our beautiful little girl Connie, who sadly went to sleep on Thursday night. And as for the yard, we've got the fencing going up in the boys' area today. We've got visitors on our Meet the Horses tours today, and the usual taking care of everyone and, you know, making sure that they're all happy and well. We've got Micah and Annie there, stood waiting for their breakfast. So I hope you enjoy what follows. Well, it's not such a good morning here this morning, I'm afraid. These two were looking a little forlorn this morning and a little lost. And I'm afraid to say that our old girl Connie has passed away overnight. So these two are going to be quite distraught, because she was our original girlie. Everybody, she's been tough as old boots. She did have a really tough winter last winter. She had to wear a coat. But she was a grand old age. But these two are going to be quite lost now without her for a while. So yeah, after a couple of really good days here, I'm sorry to bring some sad news. But I think we're... Right, well, that's Nero there. And that's his rug up on the hill. And it always worries me when they're lying down separate from all the others. So I'm just going to check on him, see how he's doing. We've already had bad news this morning. We don't want any more. Oh, there we go. Are you a bit stiff, darling? Oh, he was just having a sleep. Oh, breathe a sigh of relief. He's going to be stiff on that leg because he's just got up. Oh, yeah. I've got his head collar because my plan was to bring him in today. Anyway. Did you not want to wear your rug last night? It was very chilly. He is often quite stiff when he does first get up with that leg. But once he gets moving again, he'll be fine. But this is where, you know, any of them with arthritis, and he will end up with arthritis in there. This is why it's important for them to be out and moving around. And as you can see, walking out of the field, now he's up and moving. He's walking much better on that leg. Oh, you did give me a shock there, a fright. Oh, we're going to have to move. There's a lorry coming down the road. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. We're doing another trip out with 4 of them today. So Jodie's over there with Ren and her niece Nika. And then I've got Annie, who's going greyer by the day. A bit like me. Look at those grey highlights, we'll call them, Annie. I'm actually taking Yodel today. So although I know these two don't particularly like each other, they'll be absolutely fine. Won't you, Yodel? You're in Annie's territory now. If Annie joins you in the field, it's your territory, but up here it's hers. I wouldn't suggest nipping her on the bottom, because you might get a back hoof coming towards you. Perfect. She wants to go that side today. It might be raining, but what a beautiful sight that is. Just fed everyone, picked up soggy rugs, which have all got to dry. We've just come in to look at the shelter. So Vince said to them, Paul and Dave, not to put the downpipes on for now, but this is a good example of the amount of rainwater we're going to get that's going to come off this roof. And Vince is going to pipe it all up into a water tank that will sit on the side here, so that they can always have nice fresh rainwater to drink. I think we need to do it sooner rather than later, otherwise we're going to end up with big holes on the side here because the water erodes everything away. Hoitze's had his morning bath because he's got visitors from Ireland coming today. We were going to spend a night with him in his favourite place, Stable Stays. But before that, once he's dried out under the solarium here, he's going to have his very first session with Rachel. Birthday of you. Oh, it's not my birthday.
Well, my birthday isn't. You pulled on my hair. My birthday's in just over a month.
It is. We've had a lovely day. I got clean. We all got clean, which is quite unusual because when you're on a farm, you're grubby the whole time.
Very rare occurrence.
But we've come out to a beautiful hotel called the Samling over near Ambleside.
She has Alzheimer's.
I don't have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, you do.
It's your grandmother's.
Yeah, but you're probably going to get it, and I'll put you in a home.
Thank you very much.
You're a loving little child.
So we've had a beautiful meal over at the Sandling. We've also got Mum here and Tamara over there, who's organised all of this, because I can't organise things like this.
Yes, you shouldn't have to organise your own birthday.
No. Yeah, but I'm rubbish at anyone else's birthdays, so I appreciate you doing this. Hello, my gorgeous. Hello, my gorgeous. We're just back from my birthday lunch out, which was wonderful. And I should show off my peacock dress, because I actually ordered this before the open day, because I thought I'd wear it with Annie for the open day. But we've just come up with a great idea that I'm going to wear it with her out walking on the beach. I'll have to put some wellies on with it, but how cool would that be? There's little Pfizer and Zenica. You're not having Hoitze's breakfast. You're not having Hoitze's breakfast. You'll be hiding up over the top somewhere. Well, that's a little baffling. Hello, Principal. Not quite sure how Hoitze's got to that side of the gate. Interesting. Interesting bit of fencing here, as you can see. Another one that needs to be fixed. Good morning, darling. Here's your breakfast. We'll sort out getting you back in your field. Oh, jubbers. Were you in the wrong field? Don't quite know how that happened. There you go. We've got Hoitze up there, overlooking Xiao and Yodel in the turnout here. Micah's there. Annie was hovering, looking at their breakfast, although she's already had hers. So you're not having any more. And Hida's just done a runner. Anyway, we've got thick fog hanging over the valley at the moment, but I believe it's going to be a very, very beautiful week. Oh, look at the sun rising over there. So hopefully within the next couple of hours it's going to be bright sunshine and beautiful blue skies. Look at the king of the castle. It is, behind that music and behind all the scaffolding, a hive of activity with the painting. You just can't see Matt at the moment. It's still a bit foggy out, but the sun is desperately trying to pop through. Finishing point.
Really?
Shall I find you another big area to do?
Please, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't enjoyed it that much.
I bet your knees are really bruised, aren't they? It looks stunning. So whack a plate next, yeah?
Yeah.
So tomorrow needs to get that in for tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll it all out then and
So do we have to just ban David from driving on it?
yeah.
Yeah. The all-important fencing starts today. It's David in his tractor. There's no tracks on this. It's a nice level surface. Vince over there, who's going to help with getting all those posts knocked in before this new fencing from what plastics put up to help keep the boys inside this area. Such an essential piece of equipment, a post knocker, especially on rocky ground like we've got. So that's the first strainer going in. And that has to be a bigger post, bigger, stronger post, because that takes all the weight of the fencing and all the strain. Hence why it's called a strainer. Oh, this is a real treat. I'm out on my gorgeous Yolanda, who I've just been doing a little bit of groundwork with over the last couple of weeks. Just thought I'd bring her out for a little poodle down the road and take her into the 9-acre field. And then, because she's so trustworthy, our visitors that Jodie's showing round at the moment, who are on one of our Meet the Horses tours, the lovely lady, is just going to have a sit on her, because you can't beat that feeling of just sitting on one of these amazing horses. They make you feel so proud, and Yolanda is really, really good. I have warned her that her hips need to be quite loose because she is rather a wide girl, but she's only going to have a sit on her, and her husband Scott is going to be taking a few photos, and Yolanda always looks so beautiful and proud. very beautiful day today. There's Wren Pen enjoying her feed. And then we've got Dow and Nikki News over here because we've got all the other girls up the top. Jodie's just given Iceman a bath. It's going to do a bit of groundwork with him, and then he's actually going to go in our friendship barn this afternoon. We've got a couple of visitors who are staying in Kendal. They're actually all the way from Texas, so they're going to come over and have a bit of time in our friendship barn. And they asked me to choose who they should have in with them, so we thought it would be quite nice for Iceman to go in there and get some extra loving and pampering today. There's a little problem with the post knocker, which David has now put onto my tractor. But of course I don't know what most of the hoses are used for, because I only use it for grabbing bales and emptying the trailer. So they're kind of scratching their heads over there to try and work out what the problem is. But I can't be of much help, so I'm leaving them to it. But look how pretty the posts look. I'm going to go back up to the yard and get Annie and Mike out, because I know what I'm doing with that. Yeah, just don't put me near machinery, because it's not my thing. I know how to use them, but I don't know how to fix them. But that's great when you've got people around who do know how to sort that sort of thing out. Yeah, there's lots of head scratching going on. I'll head off on my little quad. I fed all the boys and girls down the road. At least it's not raining, so I can stay dry on this today. Because of course this was the subject of that very, very kind birthday gift GoFundMe that the Friends of Greenbank and Jamie and Tamara have got set up to try and get a better version of this. Even the seat needs a bit of attention. But you know, this has done us proud, to be fair. And this was actually lent to us by Philip down the road. So it's served us well. But yeah, it's not ideal in many respects.
I wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every breath I take, I'm grateful you are near. So grateful, yeah. Thank you for the laughter, thank you for the tears.